Leadership is a process whereby an individual influences an individual or a group of individuals to achieve a common goal. And normally when I give that definition, people focus on three things. They focus on the individual, which is normally the leader. They focus on the influence, and they also focus on the accomplishing or achieving a common goal. But those are the wrong focal points. The focal point I think you should focus on is the process, because leadership is a process. When you begin thinking about how leadership is a process, then that quells all the discussions, all the communication, all the disagreements about whether or not a leader is born or made. And the particular end that I'm talking about today is this elusive, intangible thing called leadership. The reason why I said it's elusive, the reason why I say it's intangible is because guess what? You can't touch it. But leaders, on the other hand, is totally different. You can touch a leader. You can see a leader. You can hear a leader. And sometimes you can smell a leader. But I'm not going there. But you can also follow a leader. So I'm going to talk about 7 series or 7 actions or 7 steps that you can take in order for you to be great and elevate yourself. But here's how I'm going to do it. Elevate your self-awareness. Because the reason why self-awareness is so important is because how in the world can you be a leader of someone else and you don't even know who you are? Elevate your relationships. According to the Harvard Business Review, it says flourishing in your career depends just as much as the relationships you build in and outside of the organization more than it does the job in which you do. Elevate your vulnerabilities. I used to think in order for you to be a leader, you had to be rigid, you had to be stoic, you had to be stiff, you couldn't show no type of emotion, but that's not true. What people are looking for right now as far as leaders go, they want someone who is transparent, they want someone who could say, hey, I was wrong, and they even want someone who could show some emotion and say, hey, you know what, I have the imposter syndrome. So here's the question for you. What kind of leader do you want to be? Do you want to be the type of leader that someone leads because they have to? Or because they want to? Elevate your values. So what about you? What are your values? How can your values help you become a better leader? How can your values help you become a better person? Elevate your brand. Elevate your brand. So when your name is said, what follows is very important. When your name is mentioned out in the community, is it followed by something that is negative, non-supportive? Or is it followed by something that is positive and promotable? Your brand has everything to do with you. Your brand could be your personality. It could be how you show up. It could be your presence. It could be your expertise. It could be how you lead. It could be how you dress. It could be your talk. It can also be your emotional intelligence. And the good thing about a brand is that you can control your brand. Elevate your purpose, guys, and I think this is one of the important things I'm going to talk about today is elevate your purpose, because I know when you started off in your career, maybe started off in college, one of the things that you heard a lot was follow your passion. What are you passionate about? Where do your passions lie? Passion, 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 passion. But I'm a proponent of purpose. And the reason why I'm a proponent of purpose is more deliberate and more intentional than passion. So when I talk about purpose, what are your talents? What are your natural strengths? Where are the things that you do that can maximize who you are on a daily basis? So the question may be, well, David, hey, check this out. How do I know that I've got my purpose right? Is when you become passionate about your purpose. Elevate your fulfillment. Stop trying to be successful. It's not that I don't want you to be successful. It's because I want you to be fulfilled first. And here's the reason why. Because you could be successful, but not be fulfilled. So a lot of people think that success breeds fulfillment, but it doesn't. Fulfillment breeds success. I don't know if you all know who Tony Robbins is. Tony Robbins is a phenomenal motivational speaker. And here's what he said. He says, success without fulfillment is life's ultimate failure. Success without fulfillment is life's ultimate failure. Not success without cars, not success without houses, not success without degrees, success without fulfillment. So elevate your fulfillment. I want you to Elevate your self-awareness. Know who you are. Elevate your relationships. Know who they are. Elevate your vulnerabilities. Become a transparent leader. Elevate your values. Lead with dignity. Elevate your brand. Protect who you are. Elevate your purpose. Know what your talents and strengths are. And elevate your fulfillment. Don't focus on success. Elevate, 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 elevate.